This is so hard to vlog outside of my room. Anyway, let me show you guys the new journal that I steal from my sister. Of course, steal it with consent. Anyways, here is it. Let me open. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to listen. Oh, here it is. And if you know, this is from Mercury Drugs. You can buy this from Mercury Drug, guys, and for affordable price. Like the quality is looking like, yeah. So let me show you what's inside. Like, it's looking like this. Yep, yep. The first page is like this. Yeah, something like that. So very artsy and colorful. Like like this. I'm gonna use this for everything. Yeah, I don't know yet how I'm gonna use this one, but yeah, I like this notebook a lot. It's so cute. And today, since I have spare time for myself, I just finished one task of the day because I planned that every day I should have three tasks to complete. So the first one is supposed to be like the big task. No, it's very hard to the big task that is very hard to finish. So that's what I did. Wake up earlier, and then did my task and did my devotional, and then did my skincare, took a shower. So that's why this time it is for my spare time. Okay, it's so hard to vlog here outside. This is what I'm saying. Anyway, since this is my spare time, because I'm also waiting for my laundry to finish, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna try to read this one. I'm halfway of this book, so yeah, I'm halfway of this book. So I'm trying to like even read one chapter because I even included in my habit tracker to read one chapter a day. Okay, hello guys. I just finished one chapter of this book, and I wanted to give you look like crazy with my position right now. But yeah, like the angle of my camera is crazy. But anyway, I wanted to be comfortable while sharing with you guys of what I've learned through this one chapter. So I just finished reading like um one chapter, and I feel like I wanted to say to you what the things that I've learned. So okay, this chapter is talking about um like how you can focus on the system because you have to change the way that you think. You have to change your belief system. You have so that it will follow with making good habits because sometimes um, when we keep thinking about the outcomes too much, it won't the habit won't last sometimes. Though you can do it consistently for a week, but then after a week you will fail again to be consistent. So you will lose the motivation to build the habit again. So that is why it is very important that when you wanted to build a good habit, it is important that it will be part of your identity. It will be part of who you are, you know, because um there is a saying here that I highlighted, that outcomes focus on the results and processes focus on what you do to get the results. It is very impossible to get rid of bad habits and build good habits if you don't change the belief system that is attached to the behavior. So, yeah, so that is why the key to lasting change is to change your identity. Sometimes I'm very guilty about this, that I keep focusing on building goals. No, I keep focusing on like listing all the goals that I wanted to achieve in a year, but I end up finishing a year without even achieving those goals, or without even having an improvements, because I keep doing things repeatedly. So that's why that is why we have to start again and again, and ended up not be able to improve anything about ourselves. So that is what I've learned in this book, that if you wanted to build a good habit, it is very important that you just not keep looking on what will be the outcome, but you have to um, be in the part of the progress of achieving that outcomes. Because sometimes when I have this mindset as well, that oh, I will not be a morning person anymore, I will not be good at something, if I see myself that I'm bad at certain things, and when I try to work on it, then and then it won't work. When I try to work of what I believe is true, that, for example, I when I believe that I'm not really a morning person like that, I tend to believe that it is true about myself. But when I wake up in the morning and I get to do a lot of things, and I get to do things before, you know, I get to do a lot of things and be productive, I get to say to myself that I actually love mornings. When I get to see sun rising, I was like, okay, I actually love mornings. So that is why maybe it's just the work of your mind, that there are certain things that you believe that you don't actually like, or you can't be able to do, that maybe is like the mind agreeing with negative narratives that you accept as facts. Because it is written here in the books as well, that your identity can also work against you when you have accepted certain traits. For example, you don't my math skills are terrible. If you keep believing that in your entire life, or you keep agreeing that you are terrible in math in your entire life, these negative narratives, you tend to accept them as facts, and anytime you try and work against them, you will resist the action to work against what you believe to be true. And then your subconscious mind will program that to keep you behaving in a certain way and repel your actions and won't recognize it. So eventually, you become comfortable with believing that facts about yourself, and then you keep mirroring that as your self-image. That is why we have to spend time and learning those current habits, or those current mindset that we have, that we are not good at something, and if we try to work on it, then somehow it won't work on first try. So you believe that it is true that you will not be good at it anymore. But what if we just need to try it again for the second time, and that it will work? So yeah, that's it. That's what I just realized from this book.